We're on our way to Glacier National Park. So we're headed up through Idaho and Wyoming and Montana to the north. We're going to stop not quite to Glacier sometime tonight. Stay at a Harvest Host, a Boondocker's Welcome, or something. We haven't figured that out yet. That's Blair's job in the next couple hours. Before we left this morning, Blair made me clean the whole side of the rig because it was all messed up.
I made you clean. You made you clean.
Well, the park we were in, they turned sprinklers on, and it sprays the side of the rig and leaves these hard water stains right on the side, and it drives me nuts. So I cleaned it yesterday, and I didn't get out a new rag, and the rag I cleaned it with I'd used to clean previously, so it was all streaked up. So I turned in the sunshine and just saw this giant streak all the way down, so I got out and cleaned it real quick. I also cleaned the back glass of the truck because it was dirty from the car wash, but it didn't do any good because Piper's nose prints are still all over the bottom of the inside of the window.
I noticed that in the sun too.
Nose art. So it's going to be a good day of driving, and we'll see you in a bit.
I've seen the peak and valley, I've seen the stars come on, I crossed over oceans, but you're the perfect storm. Your poetry in motion, I've never seen nothing like you. I've seen faded taillights fall into the dawn. I drove 1,000,000 miles and into
got back. You got a wagging tail? Huh? Is your tail tip wagging? Yeah. Blair's been wasting money on the lottery again.
I won $3.
$3. Sweet.
Well, 2, 4, $5.
So I always said you got a 50% chance of winning the lottery. You either win or you won't.
50%.
That's right.
None of this 1.00 out of 950 billion.
Yeah.
50%. I accidentally did power play on this one, so maybe that will benefit us, but I got less tickets out of it. Where's this one? I did not. And I still have $20 in cash
Sweet.
to pay for, tickets to an Idaho Potato Museum.
Yes. We're about to stop at the Idaho Potato Museum. We've passed it a few times and always talked about stopping there, but we have some time on our schedule, so we're going to do that today.
Yeah.
10 seconds. Enjoy your lifelong memory in the historic potato capital of the world, Blackfoot, Idaho. So this way you'll have a little gift from us. But you try not to. Thank you. Smash one. Oh my gosh.
How many potatoes do you weigh?
I don't know. How do I find out? The scale is way off.
It's a potato scale.
Man, oh man, I only weigh 12 to 15 pounds.
12 to 15 potatoes. What you got there, Blair? Potato sack?
Souvenir. I guess you got a souvenir potato sack as well as some Hungry Jack Idaho potatoes with every purchase.
And so we purchased
A sticker.
a sticker for our door.
It's an interesting stop on along the way. If you
It is.
ever in here, see the history of the potato and all the things that it can be made into. A little restaurant for fries and a potato bar. We didn't get anything, but random stop along the highway of Blackfoot, Idaho.
Yep.
We've driven by here 20 times probably and never stopped, but
Yep.
glad we did. It's
Yep.
it's an interesting random spot.
Yeah, it is. And it smells like potatoes in there.
Yeah. What'd you find?
That's pretty cool. It's funny that it's chained to a tree. Like it would go anywhere.
It might get away.
Or I guess someone would steal the saddle maybe. It's the saddle that's chained to it.
How's your drive been, Blair?
It's good.
I've been.
Aside from my construction zone.
Yeah. Blair gets very nervous when the road gets narrow.
Rightfully so.
But I try to comfort her and say that 18-wheelers fit in here quite easily, so we're both in there. I've been over here doing some video editing while she's been driving. We're in the middle of, we're driving on I-90 through Montana, so it's a beautiful drive. I'm going to pull over here in the rest area and swap seats, because she will not drive through town.
No.
No.
I don't want to hit a curb or a telephone pole or a person.
You can do it, no problem.
I've done it before. I just don't want to do it again.
Okay. Come on. Welcome to Montana and our first harvest post up this way. We're right outside of Missoula at a farm.
Grass Valley Farm.
Yeah, tomorrow morning we're going to go see how to make manure. We're going to see how they
Something about their
composting and do all the things out here. Pretty great. This place has, they say 15 spots. You could probably fit 40 rigs in here. It's a giant just area of land. It's just a very strange thing because you got to come through a neighborhood and you think you're going the wrong way, so you drive through a neighborhood to get here. But it's a cool place. It's kind of warm here in the sun. There's a wildfire going off in the mountains over in the background, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Piper's doing some zoomies, and we're headed up tomorrow to Glacier. So it's been a good trip up here today. We came through Idaho. Idaho's a whole lot of nothing, but we did see a giant
full
potato.
of potatoes.
Full of potatoes and soy and other monocrops.
Yep.
But good trip so far. We had a good time. Blair drove some, and we are excited to be back in this part of the world. We're gonna go make some supper and hang out with our neighbors over here.
Yeah.
That's some exceptionally well toasted bread you got over here.
But it's perfect. It's perfectly toasted.
No, I said I found your favorite area.
What's that?
safety zone.
No. I said, are you prepped and ready?
I'm always prepped and
For
ready.
your safety zone.
Yeah. What do you find?
Cherries.
Cherries.
Yep. So we're up by Flathead Lake and there's cherry orchards everywhere. So we stopped at Bowman Orchards and Winery.
We just had a good chat with some folks.
Yeah, Connie and Van.
Yeah. They're actually right back there putting stuff in their car.
Yep. Nice to meet them. They've got an RV as well. They're traveling on the road from Texas.
Yep.
Piper, you can't have any cherries, but I'm gonna have one of each. These actually are not from the orchards around here by Flathead Lake. These are from they're a Washington orchard because these cherries are still a few weeks out from being picked. Which is cool because you can drive by and see all the cherries still super red on the tree. Now we have cherries.
We're filling up our tire. There's a leak of some sort. That valve stem is leaking for sure. Let's talk quickly about tire safety. We have these tire pressure monitoring system, TPMS is typically referred to. We have the tire minder version where you can find it on our Amazon affiliate page, the things we love under our website. You can also find it in the description down below. It's a fantastic resource, and why do I love it is because my valve stem was leaking. So right around the edges of the valve stem, you can wiggle it like this and the air come out. So we're going into Glacier Park. I got the alarm. We were pulling in and taking a picture right at the Glacier National Park sign. And I had the alarm going off and said my back rear tire pressure was low. So I pumped it up right there with my Via air compressor, and then we drove back out of the park. And we were at a Les Schwab right out in West Glacier area, and they are going to put a new valve stem in. So I love Les Schwab, so if you're out west and you need a tire, anything done with a tire, a big fan of the company. They're kind of all over. Always had excellent customer service while in them. Highly recommended place to stop in if you ever need something done with your tire.
You're the first thing on my mind, and the last word in my ear. You're the one who holds the line, and the only thing I fear. Is all this world.
I got all the information.
You got all of it?
I was very appreciative of it too.
I'm standing here because of you.
Had to get the blare off the screen.
What?
Just a long way up, a long way to go. We never saw a straight line, we didn't want to roll. Your poetry in motion.
Were you not recording at all?
Never seen
Nope.
nothing like you.
Take two.
Take two. Welcome to Avalanche Lake. And Blair's back of her head. She just can't stop looking.
I know, it's beautiful.
All is what I'm supposed to do. I'm only standing here because of you. I've seen the peak and valley, I've seen the stars come on, crossed over oceans, showed the perfect storm.